Good afternoon. Today we are here in Stafford. Otis-Bison versus Stafford today. JV is warming up right now. Commentating today is me, Abigail Rodriguez, and
Marissa Reaver.
And our cameraman is Chase Mitchell.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, Chase Mitchell. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 3 schools.
Yes.
Cunningham, Stafford, and Otis. The first game is Stafford and Otis.
And then it's Cunningham and Otis, right?
Yeah.
And then I believe it is Stafford and Cunningham.
And then
Yes.
varsity?
And then varsity, I think it's the same. Yep, Stafford versus Otis-Bison, Otis-Bison versus Cunningham, and Cunningham versus Stafford after JV.
What we've seen, we've got quite a few more than they have, number-wise.
I thought Otis-Bison always had the smallest teams. Looks like I was wrong.
Yeah, we're the biggest team here.
Yeah.
I don't know how it was at Healy, but it may have been the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there, unfortunately.
I think it is Stafford serving first, but I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I believe it is, too.
Because we just kind of...
I was kind of eavesdropping on their coin flip,
Yeah,
and I
me
believe
too.
it is Stafford that is serving first, and Otis-Bison is receiving. My goodness, on the board, the scoreboard, they have red and green. They don't have like Otis-Bison, Stafford, or home and away. They just have red and green.
So do you think we're red or green?
That's an excellent question.
I think green and orange gets pretty close to green because blue and yellow. Wait.
But red and orange are
Wait a
kind of
minute.
like green. Wait, they're probably red because they are like black and red.
That's true. That might.
But why would we be green? I don't know. Anyways, I guess we'll find out what color we are here soon.
Maybe they didn't have all the letters for the word blue.
You know what? Maybe.
I mean,
Yep,
yeah.
You're right. Because none of the letters that you used to spell blue are up there.
That's true. Except for E.
Yeah, what's up? Well, maybe just the E was working out of all the letters that you can spell blue with.
True.
So it looks like starting for Otis-Bison is Zoe Schwint, Ava Kenyon, Destiny Doyle, Taylor Alloway, Grace, what's her last name?
I think Smith.
Yes, Grace Smith and Nevaeh McVeigh.
They have one really tall girl.
Yeah,
Number 3.
Number 3.
Perez. She's 6 foot.
She's a junior.
Reminds me of the girl from St. John.
Yeah, that, what's her name? I don't know. Probably shouldn't say names anyway.
So serving for Stafford, the Trojans, will be Langley, number 1. Oh, this is fancy. They even get flags.
Flags? Oh, that's cool. Do we get flags?
No, that would be just awesome.
That would be pretty cool.
Go first serve.
So it gets hit over the net by Kenyon. It goes back over the net and hits over by Nevaeh McVeigh.
At number 2, Hearn with that save, but Perez was just short.
We have Taylor Alloway, number 10, serving for Otis-Bison.
Number 1, Langley with the receive.
Otis-Bison point. Stafford couldn't quite get the ball over the net again. Taylor Alloway with another serve, scoring another point.
Much different than basketball.
Yeah, it's a little different. And what they would call an ace, another serve, goes straight into the Stafford's court, and is that what it's called, court?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm still stuck in basketball terms here.
Yeah, right in by the free throw line.
Yeah.
We had number 5, Alpers, just launched that. That was pretty awesome.
She could have gotten hurt. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
Taylor Alloway serving again.
I had Hearn on the receive there.
Destiny Doyle setting the ball. Ava Kenyon hitting the ball over. And Stafford not able to bring the ball over again.
I feel like we need a book of volleyball
we need like
terms.
the term. Yeah. Taylor Alloway serving again.
Hearn with the receive. Number 11 bumps it over. That'll be Smiley.
Taylor Alloway bumps it out of bounds, so it is in that Stafford point.
Be now number 14, Pope. Be a ace for not number Stafford, for Stafford Trojans. That was a close one.
So there, yeah, a little. It was short, and then it was like miscommunication. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But it Stafford point.
So we got Trinity Pope serving. Pope just short on that one.
Now serving for Otis-Bison, Destiny Doyle. Serve is good. Got Ava. Was that Ava number 8 with the spike?
That was a nice spike.
That was good.
It bounced off 3 different girls before. Got a sub in.
Number 15, Peyton Reaver in for Grace Smith. Destiny Doyle serving again for Otis-Bison. Serve is good. Stafford hits it out.
Anna Alpers with that spike out of bounds.
Destiny Doyle again serving. Serve is good.
That was a tough serve.
That was.
I could hear that one.
Time out Stafford.
Oh, man. It's so weird. I don't even know how long their timeouts are.
Yeah, I don't know
So
either.
used to basketball. You start talking about people's pie again.
Yeah. I mean, well, the score, Otis-Bison. Oh, we're red.
Oh, we are red.
Okay, well, we're red. Score is 10-4. Otis-Bison 10. Stafford 4.
They're playing first 25, so
Yeah.
there's no 2-point rule in this, just whoever gets there first. I believe it's still 2 games.
Yeah,
Both
I
to 25.
believe so, too.
And maybe a third. Or maybe they'll just call it a catch scratch. I don't really know.
Hopefully not a third.
Yeah.
But there's already enough games tonight.
Yeah, we already got 6 different games.
Yeah. Right, so Otis-Bison ball coming out of the timeout. Destiny Doyle serving it.
I guess we could talk about people's shoes again. I mean, most of them seem to have white
Yeah.
shoes, so that must be the thing this year.
Yeah. We have 2 people for Otis-Bison that have black shoes. 2 people have white shoes. Oh, wait, Destiny Doyle also. So 3 people have the white shoes and 1 person that has, like, blue.
Yeah.
Kind
you know,
of.
just realized my sister stole my socks.
Destiny Doyle's serve is good.
Got number 2 try to receive that. That was Hearn. That is a hard serve.
That is. Honestly, I don't blame them. I probably could not
Yeah.
get a good pass on that. Oh. Destiny Doyle serving again. Serves out of bounds. Stafford point.
Of number 11, I'm not going to pronounce the first name, but we have Smiley. I think it's Adelaide. Maybe.
Yeah, I would say the same. Maybe it's like Madeline, but Adeline.
It could be,
I don't
but
know.
instead of N, there's a D. We had number 2, Hearn, set that up, but it was too short.
Nevaeh McVeigh serving for Otis-Bison now. Serve is good.
And number 1, Langley with the receive. Then we had number 14, Pope, pass that over.
So with the spike. Everyone was up. Otis-Bison was they were all up towards the net, and they hit it backward. It went out of bounds.
That was intense. They almost had it there.
Yeah, she did.
She needed that extra step. She would have been
Yeah.
good.
Or that extra dive. Just
Yeah. Have number 5, Alper serving.
oh wow,
Wow.
that's an arm right there.
That has power.
We got Ava Kenyon serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is short.
Score
Under
is 13-7.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
That tends to happen.
Got number 3 serving. That would be Perez.
Taylor Ellow with the spike over.
Wow. Number 11, Smiley, could not recover that.
That was a good one.
Yeah. She also hits pretty hard.
Got a sub. Grace Smith in for Peyton Reaver for Otis-Bison. Grace now serving. Serve is good.
And number 14, Pope hit that over. Zoe swatted right back down.
Grace Smith serving again for Otis-Bison. Good serve.
Yeah, Langley on that recovery and now hitting it over. It's just short though.
Again, Grace serving. She's got a good serve there.
She does.
Taylor Alloway hitting it over.
And number 11 hitting that over, Smiley.
Zoe spiking it into Stafford.
Smiley tried to recover, could not quite get there.
Grace Smith still serving for Otis-Bison.
Number 5 with the cover, that'll be Alpers, but into the net.
Grace Smith's serve is a little short, hits the top of the net.
You're back to number 2.
Her arm probably got tired because she was serving so much.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
Yeah.
You served like, what, 7 times in a row?
Yeah, something like that.
Here's Hearn.
Destiny Doyle setting the ball up for Taylor Alloway, hitting it over but out of bounds.
You know, sometimes those underhand serves are a good switch up,
Yeah.
especially in like high school and college, because
Yeah.
everyone's so used to the hard serves.
Throws them off, seeing that little, like,
Yeah.
kind of like a rainbow pass over. Nevaeh bumping it. Destiny Doyle. Taylor Alloway hitting it over.
You got Hearn to number 11. That would have been Smiley. 14 tries to cover. That was Pope, but bleachers were in the way.
Zoe Schwint serving for Otis-Bison now.
Timeout. Is that Stafford timeout?
I believe so. Yes.
Their timeouts are a lot different than when they call timeouts in basketball.
Yeah. Score is 20-9. Otis-Bison in the lead.
Call us Big Red now.
Yeah.
Never red. No, it's red, but our score is actually green.
And then the the other one is green, and the score, like, the lights are in red.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The time's yellow. I
Yeah.
feel like if time was a color, I feel like just white would be time as
Yeah.
a color, because I'm just so used to that.
I agree. I'd say this is like a big switch up compared to announcing for basketball.
Oh yeah, it seems faster but slower at the same
Yeah.
time.
Like, and then you have to search for the right terms in your head.
Yeah, because you see them going, because usually in basketball you'll see them down there for a while, so it's the same team, but this is just back and forth.
Yeah. And also we play basketball, so we know what's going on.
So we could make up our own words for that.
Yeah. Zoe Schwint serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Had Alpers on the recovery, 14 hitting it over, that would be Pope.
Nevaeh McVeigh setting it for Destiny Doyle that hits it over. That is a point for Otis-Bison.
Harris could not receive it. I don't know any other words than receive.
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
don't
it's very
either.
repetitive.
If you have any, any advice or, anything
Yeah.
like that, go ahead and,
You know what? Most of them probably have our numbers. They could just text
or
us.
Hank's number, or, let us know,
Yeah.
because we've never commentated for volleyball,
Yeah,
as you
no.
can tell.
I say we're doing pretty good, though.
It could be worse.
It could be.
Could be worse.
We could know absolutely nothing.
Yes. Taylor Alloway hitting it over to Stafford.
Yeah, number 14, Pope trying to cover that. She almost ran into someone.
Yeah.
I feel like volleyball can be more dangerous than basketball.
Honestly, yeah. Zoe Schwint still serving for Otis-Bison. Good serve over.
Yeah, number 2, Hearn, launch it back over. Oh, that's the end of the first set.
That's game.
Was that game or is that set?
25 to. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Basketball.
That is the end of the first set or
Yeah.
match, whatever.
Yeah, usually you hear the buzzer, you're like, yep, end of the game. Yeah. Not used to the buzzer being halfway through the game. I mean, I guess it is halfway through the game in basketball, but it just makes more sense then. Here it just doesn't.
We're just more used to basketball.
Yeah. I mean, oh no, imagine us during football.
Oh,
How's
no.
that going to be? You can kind of copy Leela because she's doing the announcing at the games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just listen to her.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll just hold the mic up to her mouth while she's talking.
Yeah.
No, actually, this is only an hour away, so I guess this many fans. Pretty normal for Otis.
Yeah.
Until you get to the home games, and then they're just packed
Oh,
and you don't
yeah.
know where to sit.
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Me too. We should have stopped.
Yeah.
Like it was a long thinking process on whether to stop before, after, or both.
Yeah. And then we decided we weren't that hungry before, so we were like, oh, we'll just go after.
Yeah. That was like at like 2:30. That was almost 2 hours ago. Kind of regret it now.
No, now they're both green. Or is that yellow?
I think that's yellow.
That's the yellow.
Maybe, like, do you think it's the higher scores green? So, like, if it's us, it's green, and if it's them. Like, that might
That
make
makes sense.
I don't know. I guess we could find
Because,
out.
look, now they're both yellow, so maybe once, like, one person scores a point, it's going to be green, and then, like...
That's smart.
You know what, Marissa? You're so smart. This is why...
All my schooling has led up to this.
We have Taylor Alloway serving for Otis-Bison. Oh, they're figuring out rotations.
That's a volleyball word.
Yeah. I
That is-
only remember that because I remember in 7th grade when I played volleyball, like, we screwed up our rotation, like, 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Alloway's serve is good.
You had Hearn over there, number 14 Pope, number 11 over Smiley.
Taylor Alloway receiving. Destiny Doyle setting. Bumped over by Ava Kenyon.
You had a knuckleball, I think they call that.
Oh, like when you, like, punch it onto the other side.
Yeah, I can't remember what they call that. I think it's a knuckleball.
That makes sense because, like, you hit the ball with your knuckles.
Yeah. I think that's like a way for, like, if you hit it before the third, sometimes that's like a way to make sure that you're not carrying it.
Oh, yeah. See, look, now we're green because we scored a point.
So smart. You know, I had those exact same basketball shoes my 8th grade year. Not basketball, volleyball shoes.
The black ones? I remember. Taylor Alloway serving it over.
We had Perez with that, and then Pope, and now number 1 Langley.
Alloway receiving. Destiny Doyle setting, and Nevaeh McVeigh hitting it over, straight into their court. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Their territory. That works too, I guess.
That could work.
Taylor Alloway serving it again. Good serve.
Oh, here we have a libero now. It's gonna get intense.
Oh yeah.
That was good. That was a very good play.
Ball was set over the net into what would you call that?
I guess like the dead zone. I don't know.
A zone where no one was at.
Called them out of rotation. Their liberos very, very Madeline Hearn. So maybe they're sisters. Kinley Hearn, number 2, and number 15 Madeline Hearn. They could be sisters.
Or cousins or something like that.
That's true. That was Pope with spike.
Wait, so if it hits the net like that, can you, like, does it start over, like, the 3 hits, or does it... Or
No, I think, like, if on the second hit, if you hit it in the net and it goes down, I think you can hit back over.
but then if you don't get over, you can't hit it again.
Yeah. That was number 7, Beeman.
Destiny Doyle hitting it over.
Beeman just comes short of that one.
Destiny Doyle is now serving for Otis-Bison. We have a sub. Peyton Reaver in for Grace Smith. Serve goes into the net. It's always scary when you're up there on the net and they serve it into the net.
Yeah, especially if you're not looking at them because
Yeah.
you never know. We have number 14. This would be Trinity Pope.
Nevaeh McVeigh hitting the ball over.
Number 11 tip. That'll be Smiley.
Ava with the save.
Smiley
goes
hits it.
Ava hitting it over.
It'll be number 2 Hearn hits it and Smiley comes up short.
Nevaeh McVeigh. I was about to say Nevaeh. Serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Number 5 with spike. That'll be Alpers. And we have Perez with spike.
Destiny Doyle sending it up to Ava Kenyon. Ava Kenyon hits it over.
You know, I've always thought about, especially in basketball, if the ball gets launched to the bench, if you grab it and you shoot it, if it would count. Like, it'd be out of bounds, but it'd be cool.
It would be cool. If we ever go to a junior high game and we're sitting on the side, we should do that.
We should. I feel like we could pass as middle schoolers.
I feel like there's a slight chance we could, yeah.
Like, everyone knows who we are, but we
But
could.
do they really?
Exactly.
Destiny Doyle sending it up to Ava Kenyon, hitting it over. It's good.
Yeah, Perez hit that over.
Taylor Alloway hitting it a little short. Doesn't go over the net.
Here we go. We got number 11. That'll be Smiley serving.
Ava Kenyon receiving that. Hits it over. What is that? A carry? No, that's basketball. What is it called?
Wait, did she go like this?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I
I think
don't
it's,
either.
is it like holding?
I don't remember.
Maybe it is a carry.
Maybe it is.
Wait, did she go like this and this?
I don't
Like
know. I
this?
just saw this because they like all three went for it, and there was like, I think it is a.
I think it is a carry.
I think it is a carry
That would make sense.
because you're carrying the ball up, you know.
Yeah.
Nevaeh receiving, ball goes into the net. Stafford point. Would it be Stafford point or Trojan point?
It's the Trafford's point.
There we go. Trafford's point.
We got Alpers serving. Comes up short. I also wonder if it's scary to be a blocker, blocking when somebody spikes. Like, what if it ricochets and hits you in
Yeah.
the face?
Got a sub. Peyton Reaver out, and Grace Smith is in. She is now serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Got Perez with the set.
Nevaeh passing up to Destiny Doyle for a set. Right into the middle where no one was, and that is a point for Otis-Bison.
You know, I think I call that the donut hole. It's the hole in the middle of the court where nobody is.
Right in the donut hole.
Got number 2 Hearn hitting that over, and it is out of bounds.
To be completely honest with you, when I first saw Grace Smith, I did not think she could serve like that. Like,
Me
I don't
neither.
know. Maybe it's something like, because like she's like tiny, you know?
Yeah,
She's
small.
got a good serve.
She does.
Oh,
I'm not that daring. I would never do that. Maybe in a basketball game,
I
I
like
would.
my kneecaps.
Yeah. Like, bleachers are a different story. A wall, at least it'll stop you.
Yeah. Out.
Now I feel like we're commentating baseball. Out.
Strikeout.
Got the Libro in there. There's Hearn, too. Got Smiley and Perez and number 7, Seaman. Could not come up on that. You got Hearn serving.
Taylor Alloway receiving, set by Nevaeh McAvey and set over by Zoe Schwint. Spiked in by Zoe Schwint.
Is that?
Number 3, she touched the net.
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought it was like under the net.
Perez. Wow. Grace Smith.
She's
Grace
served a
Smith.
lot. Wow. I mean, I think they're calling that a Trojan timeout. I mean, a Trafford
There
timeout.
you go, Trafford. Call Marissa. Get together.
I was close. I mean, they're like the same word just twice.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. So, we have Otis-Bison 18, Trafford 6.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're playing really well. Like,
They
Grace.
are. Yeah.
She's been serving since what, like 10 points or something?
Yeah.
I think there's only ever been one time I've seen somebody serve. It was during the 3rd match of a game. They served 15 times in a row.
Yeah. And, like, it's every time she comes up to serve. It's not just, like,
Yeah.
every once in a while.
She got a really good serve.
She
Like,
does.
Like, if they need, like, a server who's good and in a pinch, I feel like they would pick
Yeah.
Grace. But then again, I've seen some of the seniors serve. Like, Haley, she hits it really hard.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes she hits the back wall,
Yeah.
like, really
Yeah.
hard.
I remember Lauren Meyer would also do that.
Yeah. Like, they would just send it to a different court.
Yeah.
Like,
So we have Grace Smith still serving for Otis-Bison, which is no surprise.
yeah, she's... For being as small as she is.
Yeah. That's why, I don't know, it just surprised me. Like, because when I was that small, I could
Yeah.
not do that.
She's, like, 5 foot. Look
Hits
at that.
it
She can even
over.
spike it. There you go. We got number 11, Smiley, hitting it over.
Zoe Schwint receiving, Destiny Doe setting, and Taylor Alloway setting it back over.
Yeah, we got Smiley hitting it off towards the bleachers.
Grace Smith serving again for Otis-Bison. Destiny Doe setting it up. Zoe Schwint spiking it in.
Have Hearn try and come up on that, but she is just short.
Wow. I think she's served at least 10 now. At
Yeah.
least.
That's not even counting the first game.
Ava spiking it over straight into the Stafford territory.
Exactly. So if they're Trojans, would it be a field? Because I feel like Trojans, like, or castle maybe. Like-
Straight into their castle. Let's say that.
Yeah, straight into the castle.
People that come on after, like, we discussed this are going to be like, what the? A castle? What is a castle?
Yeah. We got the den over here. I'm not going to lie. Grace is... Yeah. I remember when I was in middle school, I couldn't even serve it overhand.
Taylor Alloway hitting it over. Back into Cougar Den. Zoe spiking it in.
Got Hearn passing it to Hearn. I've always wanted to see someone do a bicycle kick where they jump up and kick
they
it.
kick it. Yeah, me too.
That would be cool.
We probably won't see that in high school though.
Yeah, unless they're maybe like in like state games
Yeah, like
maybe.
like just bigger schools.
Yeah, bigger schools for sure.
I don't know. I feel like in volleyball you have too much time to be nervous.
Yeah,
So like I get stressed out when I'm playing volleyball.
me too.
Like in basketball you don't have time to be nervous. You just got to go go go.
Exactly. Like basketball's like a faster last kind of game. This
Yeah.
one's like a very skillful.
Yeah, you have to you have to be able to pass it to the setter. Setter has to set it, and you have to
Yeah.
like get on top of the ball, spike it. Yeah.
A lot of court awareness. Like you have that in basketball too, but this
Yeah.
is like next level. You have to have like telekinesis just to know where they are.
Have good communication, 'cause like when we play volleyball and PE or whatever, like if you don't communicate, either no one gets the ball or they all go for the ball, and
Yeah. Here we go. Got number 3. That'll be Perez. That was a close one. Here we go. Neve did not make the same mistake twice. She made sure she was all the way to the line.
Zoe Schwimp serving. Wow,
That was
that was a good serve.
that was great. So that'll be the end of the game.
And that's game, right?
Yep. That
Yep.
one is game. 25-8 this match.
What was last time? Was it 6?
I think it was like more than that. Thought it was like 25.
So now it's
I think Cunningham and
yes,
Otis.
Otis and Cunningham.
So I assume they're gonna have a warm up. So
Yeah,
we could talk about pie or
cake.
or cake. Cake is like a form of pie.
Okay, we're gonna go on a short break. We'll be right back for the
After
Cunningham and Otis-Bison game.
these advertisements.
Yes.
So for the next matchup, we have Cunningham and Otis-Bison. This will be another JV game. I already see some names I'm going to butcher. Oh yeah, so now we have Abby on the camera, and we have Chase commentating, and me commentating. Looks like the same starters for the Cougars. So the first serve will be number 3, Hageman. The first serve is out of bounds.
Point
We
to
have a
the
sub.
point to the Cougars. Number 10, Taylor Alloway will be serving for the Cougars. Ball is up and out of bounds.
All me and Abby were right. So whoever's ahead, their score is green. And then when they're tied, they're yellow. And number 24, oh, it was Morgan serving for an ace. Morgan again.
Over to Taylor. Now over to Destiny Doyle. Ava hits it.
We had
Point to the Cougars.
number 1, Og on that recovery, but the other two could not get to it.
Number 23, Destiny Doyle will be serving. Ball is up. Back to the Cougar side. Taylor tries to save the ball, but it's no good. Point to the Wildcats.
We had Hagman on that tip. Got number 15 serving. We Bach.
Over to Taylor Alloway. Now to Doyle. Over to Kenyon. Ball goes into the nets. Point to the Cougars. Number 5, Nevaeh McVeigh will be serving. Ball is up.
Yeah, we got number 24, Morgan with that recovery, and Morgan also spiking it.
Over to Nevaeh. Now back to Doyle. Over to Schwint. Ball is out of bounds. Point to the Wildcats.
I have number 4 serving. That'll be Paris.
Over to Nevaeh. Now over to number 10, Taylor Alloway. Peyton Reaver tries getting the ball over, but it stays in the net. Point to Cunningham.
Paris serving again.
Over to Ava. Now over to Doyle. Doyle actually throws out of bounds. Point for Cunningham.
It'll be number 4, Paris.
Over to Taylor. Taylor's going to hit over to Doyle. Now over to Nevaeh, going to hit it over the net. Never mind, she hits it into the net. Point to Cunningham.
7-3 with Cunningham in the lead.
Over to Zoe. Now to Nevaeh. Nevaeh hits it over to Taylor and over the net.
Number 1 with the spike. That was Og.
Back to Nevaeh. Over to Ava. Destiny Doyle's going to hit over to Peyton and put it over the net.
Here we go. We had number 15 with that over. That's Bach.
Zoe has it. Over to Destiny. Back to Zoe. Point to Cunningham.
We have Elizabeth Paris.
Over to Zoe. Now to Ava. Ava hits it to Destiny Doyle and over the net. Over to number 10, Taylor. Back to Doyle. Over to Taylor once again.
We had Paris try and recover that, but she came up short. And we have a sub in, number 6. That'll be Dittmer for Paris.
Number 8, Ava Kenyon will be serving. Ball is up into the net. Point to Cunningham.
Now we'll have number 1, Emily Ogg serving.
Over to Ava. Now to Doyle. Zoe tries saving it, but it's no good. Point to Cunningham. Number 12, Kaylee Ficken goes in for number 8, Ava Kenyon. Over to Kaylee, but she actually knocked the ball out of bounds. Point to Cunningham.
Of Emily Ogg serving again.
Ball is up.
Call out of rotation on the Cougars.
Over to Kaylee. Now to Doyle. Doyle's going to hit over to number 10, Taylor. Taylor accidentally hits the ball out of bounds. Point to Cunningham.
Dog call a timeout for the Cougars. Score is 13-4 with Cunningham in the lead. Go with Emily Ogg up to serve. Serve's not good.
Point to the Cougars. Number 9, Grace Smith comes in for number 15, Peyton Reaver. Ball is up.
Number 13 tries to tip it. That'll be Hagaman. Hageman sounds nice. We're going to pronounce it like that.
Grace serves the ball again.
Got number 24, Morgan with the receive. Number 8 over there, Lorkey.
Point to the Cougars. Ball is up. Into the net. Point to Cunningham.
I have number 13 serving. That'll be Julia Hageman.
Ball is out of bounds. Point to the Cougars.
(14-8) with Cunningham in the lead.
Yeah, can't speak.
Be Morgan with the ball. Morgan also spiking it.
Over to Zoe Schwint now. Hits it over to Doyle. Doyle hits it to Alloway.
15 of that sale will be blocked.
Smith is there. Over to Nevaeh.
13 with the receive. That was Hageman. 24 tries to bring it back over. With Morgan, but does not fall.
Point to the Cougars. Kaylee gets the ball. Now over to Grace. Back to Doyle, hitting over the net.
Number 1 the receive. That was Og. Number 3 over has Hageman.
Back to Zoe. Now to Kaylee. Over to Taylor, hitting over the net. Point to the Cougars.
Go right in the middle. The donut.
Number 2, Zoe will be serving again. Ball is up.
13 that receive is Hageman, and Morgan tries to come get it and cannot. It'll now be a timeout for Cunningham. It's 14-11. Cougars are catching up.
Both teams return to the court and get ready to play. Zoe Schwint will be serving again. Ball is up.
Got Morgan with the receive.
Back over to Kaylee. Now it's Nevaeh. He's going to hit over Taylor, burn over the net.
Now Og with that. Number 6 will be Dittmer. 15 hits it over. That's a block.
Back over to Zoe. Now to Destiny. Destiny hits it to Taylor.
Got Dittmer, and then number 24 Morgan with the spike. Number 2, that'll be Schultz. Nope, sorry, number 3, Hageman.
Over to Zoe. Now to Destiny, putting it over the net. Back to Destiny. Over to Zoe. Nevaeh's going to put it over the net now.
Got number 3, Hageman with that. Morgan hits it over.
Now to Grace. Back to Destiny, putting it over the net once more. Back over to Grace. To Destiny. Point to Cunningham.
Call it under the net. We got Dittmer with the serve.
Ball is out of bounds. Point to the Cougars. Number 10, Taylor will be serving. Back over to Zoe. Now to Taylor. Taylor's going to hit it over to Nevaeh, put it over the net. Ball is out of bounds. Point to Cunningham.
Score is 17-2. We'll have number 24, Kyra Morgan serving.
Ball is out of bounds. Point to the Cougars. Number 15, Peyton Reaver is coming in for number 9, Grace Smith. Number 23, Destiny Doyle will be serving for the Cougars. Ball is up.
Number 7 that received, that was Romine. Sorry, that was number 1, Emily Ogg.
Doyle will be serving again. Ball is up. Point to the Cougars. Ball is up.
Got Ogg with the recovery on that. Number 3, Hagaman. Be a battle between Nevaeh and Hagaman, but she is called in the net.
Point to Cunningham.
Got number 15. That'll be Ava Bach serving.
Over to Taylor. Hits it over to Doyle. Now over to Kaylee.
Morgan with the receive. We'll have Ogg tip it over.
Number 2, Zoe Schwinton tries getting to the ball, but it doesn't quite make it and hits the ground. Point to Cunningham.
That'll be Bach serving.
Over to Taylor. Now to Doyle. Over to Ava.
Yeah, Morgan set over.
Back to Doyle. Over to point to the Cougars. As one of the Cunningham Wildcats was caught touching the net. Number 5, Nevaeh McVeigh will be serving for the Cougars. Ball is up. Into the net. Point to Cunningham.
Current score is 20-16 with Cunningham in the lead. We got number 4, Elizabeth Harris serving.
Over to Taylor. Now to Doyle. Over to Zoe. Over to Nevaeh getting the ball. Now to Doyle. Back to Ava hitting over the net.
Harris tried on that recovery, but falls short.
Number 8, Ava Kenyon is serving for the Cougars. Ball is up. Into the net. On accident. Point to the Cougar. Not Cougars. Over to Cunningham.
We'll have Emily Ogg up to serve again.
Over to Peyton Reaver. Now to Doyle. Put it over the net. Point to the Cougars.
Number 11, though, Joanna Hansen could not quite reach the ball.
Number 9, Grace Smith comes in for number 15, Peyton Reaver. Ball is up.
Have Ogg with the recovery, but it hits the sidebar and is now out.
Point to the Cougars. Number 9, Grace Smith will be serving again. Ball is up. Back to Nevaeh. Now to Doyle. He's going to hit it over to Zoe Schwint. Point to the Cougars.
Cunningham in the net.
Ball is up.
And if 15 just misses, that would be Ava Bach.
Point to the Cougars. Ball is up.
We had Morgan over.
Over to Grace, back to Doyle, now over to Zoe Schwinn going in for a spike, and it's a point for the Cougars.
21-22, the Cougars now take the lead.
Ball is up.
Got Og with the recovery. Morgan with the spike.
Over to Ava, down to Nevaeh. Grace is going to hit it over the net, but doesn't quite make it. Point to Cunningham.
So now we have a short break because there is a dog, a golden retriever. That thing is awesome. Got number 13, Hageman, serving, falls short.
Point to the Cougars. Number 2, Zoe Schwint will be serving. Ball is up. Ball point to the Cougars as the ball goes out of bounds. Zoe Schwint will be serving once again. Ball is up.
Hageman with the sheep, Og with that, and now we'll have Morgan spiking.
Over to Grace. Now to Doyle. Doyle's going to get it up to Nevaeh. Point to the Cougars as one of the Cunningham Wildcats is caught touching the net. Cougars win the first set.
25-22. That was a good comeback. We were behind for a good portion of that until the 20s.
Looks like both teams are ready. Taylor with the serve. Ball goes out of bounds. Point to Cunningham.
We'll have number 3, Grace Hageman serving.
Over to Grace. Now to Doyle. Doyle gives it to Nevaeh. Ball goes out of bounds against Cunningham. Point to the Cougars. Number 23, Destiny Doyle will be serving. Ball is up.
We have Emily Ogg with the receive. Number 6, Hageman.
Back to Destiny. She hits it out of bounds. Point to Cunningham. Number 15 comes in. I can't speak. Number 15, Peyton Reaver comes in for number 9, Grace Smith.
Morgan serving.
Over to Taylor. Taylor hits it back over to the other side. Over to Doyle.
4.
Now to Taylor. Back to Nevaeh.
Hageman with that. Ogg. Back to Dittmer.
Over to Zoe Schwintz. Gives it to Doyle. Now to Ava. She accidentally hits it into the net. Point to the Cunningham.
We'll have Morgan serving.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Way out.
Point to the Cougars.
Currently 3-2. Cunningham in the lead.
Number 5, Nevaeh McVeigh will be serving for the Cougars. Ball is up.
Have Dittmer hit that over. Ball will be in. Number 15, Bach.
Now to Taylor. Now to Doyle. Over, giving it to Zoe Schwint.
Yeah, Morgan with the receive. Bach to Ogg.
Over to Taylor. Over to Doyle now. Point to the
Morgan.
Cougars.
4-3.
Number 12, Kaylee Ficken comes in for number 8, Ava Kenyon. Number 12 will also be serving. Ball is up.
Number 15, Bach, and then number 4, Dittmer miss. Sorry, not Dittmer, Pittnet. Paris. Binding the names.
Number 12, Kaylee serves again.
Bach to Hageman to Morgan.
Over to Peyton, now to Doyle. Back to Zoe. Point to the Cougars. Kaylee will be serving again. Ball is up. Point to the Cougars.
Bach tries to receive that, but is not low enough, so we'll call a timeout for Cunningham. Score is 4-6 with the Cougars in the lead.
Back in a minute. Both teams return to the court and get ready to play. Number 12, Kaylee Ficken will still be serving. Ball is up.
Have number 15, Bach with the receive. Ogg to Morgan.
Over to Kaylee once again. Point to the Cougars.
It'll be Ogg and Paris, both jumping for the ball.
Kaylee will be serving again. Ball is up.
Number 4, Parrish, try to receive that.
Point to the Cougars. Number 12 was serving again. Ball is up.
Bach with the receive to Og. Ball short.
Point to the Cougars. Number 12, Kaylee Ficken, will be serving yet again for the Cougars. Ball is up and over. Point
Morgan
to the Cougars.
not quite fast enough.
Ball is up. Over to Doyle. Now to Zoe, putting it over the net. Back over to Kaylee. Over to Doyle. Over to Taylor now.
Have number 4, Paris, hit that ball, and number 13, Hagman, not quite come up on it.
Kaylee Ficken serving again. Ball is up. Back over to Nevaeh. Hits it over to Doyle. Now over to Zoe. Ball hits the net on accident. Point to Cunningham.
The number 4, Elizabeth Paris's serve.
Over to Nevaeh. Now Peyton. Over to Kaylee. Gonna hit it over the net.
We'll have number 13, Hagman, try and hit that back over, but it falls short. Score is 5-12 with Cougars in the lead.
Number 9, Grace Smith, comes in for Peyton Reaver. And number 9, Grace, will be serving. Ball is up and over. Back over to Kaylee. Now Nevaeh. Back over to Zoe. Going to put it over.
We got Morgan hits the ball. Then we have Hagman.
Now over to Kaylee. It's going to hit over to Doyle. Now to Taylor. Point to Cunningham as the ball hits the ground on the Cougar side.
We'll have number 1, Emma Ogg, serving.
Over to Grace. Now Doyle puts it over to the other side.
Yeah, Morgan tips it.
Point to Cunningham.
They have Og serving.
Over to Nevaeh. Now Doyle. Doyle hits it over to Alloway.
I'll call in the net on Cunningham. It'll be Cougar ball.
Number 2, Zoe Schmidt, will be serving. Ball is up and over.
We have Bach with the receive. Number 6, Dittmer. Number 3, Hagaman. Hits it out.
Point to the Cougars. Number 2, Zoe Schmidt, will be serving again. Ball is up and over.
We have Og with the receive. Dittmer to Morgan.
Ball is inbounds for a Cunningham point.
I have number 13, Hagaman, serving.
Ball is up.
Fall short.
Number 8, Ava Kenyon, comes in for number 12, Kaylee Ficken. Number 10, Taylor Alloway, will be serving. Ball is up and over.
We got Morgan with the receive. Number 6, Dittmer, goes up to hit it over, but misses.
Point to the Cougars. Alloway will be serving again. Ball is up and over. Over to Nevaeh, hitting it back over. Another point for the Cougars.
Those Hagman tries to hit that.
Alloway will be serving again. Ball is up and over. Back to Taylor.
We have number 3 Hagman.
Hits it to Taylor. Now Doyle over to Elena. Not Elena, over to Nevaeh. Point to the Cougars. Ball is up and over.
Have Og with the receive over to Dittmer. Morgan
Back
spikes.
now to Grace. Over to Doyle. Back to Ava.
We'll have Dittmer.
Back to Grace. Over to Doyle once again. Hitting over to Nevaeh.
We have Dittmer over to Bach.
Back to Grace. To Doyle once more. Hitting over the net.
Bach with the receive. Number 1 6 go for it.
Ball is inbounds for a Cunningham point.
Now 9-18. Cougars still in the lead. We're already beginning the trend again. We had last basketball season where we would try to say the name and the number at the same time, and it would always come out as number and their name. Number 3 Hagman with the serve.
Over to Grace. Now to Doyle. Back over to Ava.
Number 1 Og with the receive. 15 Bach to number 4 Paris.
Zoe gets it, bringing it over to Doyle. Now to Taylor. Back
Og
to
hits it
Zoe. Over to Doyle now. Back to Taylor. Accidentally hitting it into the net. Point to Cunningham.
Number 3 Paris.
Ball
Served out.
is out of bounds for a Cougar point. Number 15, Peyton Reaver comes in for number 9, Grace Smith. Number 23, Destiny Doyle will be serving. Ball is up and over.
15 Bach to Og. We'll have number 4 Paris trying to hit it over, but cannot quite make it.
Point to the Cougars. Doyle is serving again. Ball is up and into the net. Point to Cunningham.
Call a sub for Cunningham and be number 11 Hansen in for number 13 Hagaman. We'll have number 24 Morgan serving.
Over to Taylor. Now to Doyle. Gonna hit it over to number 2, Zoe Schwint.
Morgan with the receive.
Back to Zoe Schwint. Now to Doyle, hitting over to Nevaeh.
Have 11 try and get that. It'll be Hansen.
Point to the Cougars. Nevaeh McVeigh is serving now. Ball is up and over.
15 Bach tries and get it. Miscommunication though, as number 11 Hansen and Morgan try and chase it down.
Number 5, Nevaeh serves again.
Number 1 Og. We'll have Morgan with the spike.
Over to Zoe, hitting it back over the net, which is good for a Cougar point. Nevaeh serving again. Ball is up and over.
Number 1 Emily Og. Over to Hagman. Emily with the spike.
Taylor tries getting it, but doesn't quite make it. Point to Cunningham.
Number 15 Bach serving it.
over to Ava. Now Doyle back to Ava, hitting over the net.
Hagman with the receive to number 4, Paris with spike.
Now to Nevaeh, to Taylor. Zoe putting it over.
Morgan with the receive. We'll have number 3, Hagman with the set with Morgan with spike that falls too short.
Point
for
to
12.
Kaylee serves the ball.
Bach with the receive. Hagman to Morgan with spike. Spike will be out of bounds. Now it'll be game. Final score is 25-12. Cougar win. The next game will be Stafford and Cunningham. We will not be operating the cameras or doing any talking, but the stream still will be going. So if you'd like to watch it, you can.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Otis-Bison Cougar broadcast. I am Chase Mitchell.
And I am Abigail Rodriguez.
And running the camera right now will be Marissa Reaver.
So the JV Cunningham versus Stafford game was canceled, so we are going straight to Otis-Bison and Stafford varsity.
For those of you who tuned in on Saturday last week at the Healy tournament, the Otis-Bison Cougars, got second place in the entire tournament.
We have 15 seconds on the clock till the game starts. Right before this, Otis-Bison JV won both matches. Looks like the starting lineup for Otis-Bison is number 13, Macy Wiltsey, number 1, Haley Morrison, number 4, Elena McVeigh, 17, Paula Diaz, number 14, Chloe Shank, and number 3, Destiny Mitchell. Subbing in for Macy Wiltsey is number 22, Hope Lumpkins.
Number 10, Erica Green for the Trojans will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Hope Lumpkins receiving, Paula Diaz setting, Destiny Mitchell hitting it over.
Number 8, Brooklyn Richardson tried blocking the ball, but is a point for the Cougars.
Destiny Mitchell now serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Over to Erica, or over to Emma.
Haley receiving, Paula setting, Elena spiking it in.
Over to Anna. Back
Elena
over to
spiking it in again.
over number 6. Back over to 14. Back over to 1 now, Kristen. Back to 8, Brooklyn.
Hope receiving, Paula setting. Elena with the hit, not quite getting it over the net.
Point to the Trojans. Number 14, Trinity Pope will be serving. Ball is up.
Receiving, Hope Lumpkins, setting by Paula. Hit over by Elena.
Over to number 5, Anna Alpers accidentally knocks the ball out of bounds. Point to the Cougars.
Paula Diaz, number 17 from Otis-Bison, is now serving. Serve is good.
Over to number 8, Brooklyn, accidentally hitting the ball into the net, which is a point for the Cougars.
Again, serving for Otis-Bison, Paola Diaz. Serve is good.
Back over to Brooklyn. Now over to Erica. Erica hits over to number 5, Anna, and she hits it into the net. Point to the Cougars. Back over to number 3, Lusa. Now it's Kristen hitting the ball over the net.
Receiving Destiny Mitchell, then hit again by Paola Diaz. Over. Not quite over by Destiny Mitchell.
Point to the Trojans. Number 8, Brooklyn, will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Destiny Mitchell receiving, Paola Diaz setting, and Haley with the tip. Point for Otis-Bison. Macy Wiltsey in for Elena McVeigh. Hope Lumpkins, number 22, is now serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Over to Brooklyn. Now over to Anna.
Received by Hope Lumpkins, set by Paola Diaz, and hit over by Chloe Shank.
Back over to Brooklyn. Now over to Trinity. Number 6, Layton's going to hit it over.
Serving for Otis-Bison, Hope Lumpkins. Serve is good.
Over to Trinity. Trinity hits the ball into the net. Point to the Cougars.
Serving once more for the Otis-Bison, Hope Lumpkins. Serve is good.
Over to Madeline now. Over to Trinity, hitting over the net.
Receiving Hope Lumpkins, setting Paola Diaz, and hit by Haley Morrison. Spike is good.
Over to Anna. Back now to Jocelyn. Point to the Cougars. Ball is out of bounds. Point to the Trojans. Number 1, Kristen Langley is serving. Ball is hit a little not as hard, and it's a point for the Cougars.
Haley Morrison serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Over to Anna. Trinity tries getting it, but she is unsuccessful. Point to the Cougars.
Haley serving again for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Ball is over to Jocelyn. Now Trinity back to Jocelyn.
Hope hitting it up, and Macy tipping it right over the net. Point for Otis-Bison.
Over to Jocelyn. Now back to Trinity, hitting over the net. Number 6, Jocelyn there with a block. Point to the Trojans. Number 5, Anna will be serving. Ball is up and over. Number 5, Anna will be serving again. Ball is up and over. Out of bounds, point to the Cougars.
Serving for Otis-Bison now is Chloe Shank. Serve is good.
Over to Trinity. Back over to
Receiving it is Chloe Shank.
Over to Kristen. Now Jocelyn.
Haley Morrison with the bump. Paula Diaz with the set. Destiny Mitchell with the spike. Went out of bounds.
Number 6, Jocelyn will be serving.
Haley receiving. Ball went out of bounds.
Ball is up.
Hope Lumpkins receiving. Tipped in by number 8 from Stafford. Miranda. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, so I'm going to stick with Miranda.
Over to Trinity. Now back to Erica.
Macy receiving the ball, set by Diaz. Hit in by Elena McVeigh. Back to Chloe Shank. Destiny Mitchell with the spike. Spike's good. Point for Otis-Bison.
Ball is over to number 5, Anna, but the ball rolls off her arms and goes out of bounds. Point for the Cougars.
Macy Wiltsey serving for the Cougars.
Over to Anna. Over to number 8, Brooklyn getting it over. Number 5 gets it.
Spike by Destiny Mitchell is good. Once again, Macy Wiltsey is serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Over to Anna. Now back over to Erica. Eric's going to hit it over to Brooklyn.
Blocked by Elena McVeigh. Set by Paula Diaz. Hit over by Elena. Tipped in. Point for Cougars.
Timeout Trojans. Be back in a minute.
Coming back out after the timeout. Stafford 7, Otis-Bison 18. Macy Wiltsey is still serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
Over to Anna. Now to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to hit over to Erica Green, hitting over the net.
Destiny Mitchell with the bump, set by Diaz and hit over by Haley Morrison. Point for Otis-Bison.
Over to Anna. Now back to Brooklyn once again. Back over to Kristen. Ball goes into the net. Point to the Cougars.
Wiltsey serving again.
Over to Trinity. Back over to Brooklyn now. Going in for giving the Trojans another point for their team.
Hope Lumpkins in for Macy Wiltsey.
Number 10, Erica Green will be serving. Ball is up.
Diaz with the set. Destiny Mitchell with the spike. Spike is good. Point for Otis-Bison. Destiny Mitchell now serving for Otis-Bison.
Over to number 8, Brooklyn. Goes out of bounds against the Trojans. Point to the Cougars. Over to Anna. Ball goes into the net and goes and gives the Cougars another point.
Destiny Mitchell serving.
Over to number 6, Jocelyn. Out of bounds against the Trojans. Point to the Cougars.
Destiny Mitchell once again serving for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
Over to number 6, Jocelyn. Now to Brooklyn. Point to the Trojans.
Chloe Shank with the pass to the setter came a little short.
Number 14, Trinity Pope will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Destiny Mitchell with receiving, set by Paola Diaz. Spiked by Haley Morrison, out of bounds. Too much power.
Number 14, Trinity will be serving again. Ball is up and over.
Hope Lumpkins receiving, set by Paola Diaz. Hit by Elena McVeigh, and point for Otis-Bison. That is the end of that match. Stafford is at 10 and Otis-Bison 25. Getting ready to start the second match. Out on the court for Otis-Bison, we have Haley Morrison, Elena McVeigh, Paola Diaz, Chloe Shank, Macy Wiltsey, and Destiny Mitchell. And subbing in for Macy Wiltsey is Hope Lumpkins. Serving for Otis-Bison, Destiny Mitchell. Serve is good.
Over to Madeline, and the ball goes out of bounds against the Trojans. Point to the Cougars.
Destiny Mitchell is on fire with her serves tonight.
Over to Madeline once again. Now to Jocelyn. Back to Anna, hitting over the net.
Haley receiving, Paola setting. Spike by Haley Morrison, in. Point for the Cougars.
Ball is up and over to Brooklyn. Down to Erica, hitting the ball over the net. It's good for a Trojans point. Number 10, Erica Green will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Hope Lumpkins receiving. Hit over by Chloe Shank.
Now over to Trinity Pope, and the point goes to the Cougars.
Now serving for Otis-Bison, Paula Diaz. She's actually she's our foreign exchange student at our school this year. She is a junior. She came from
Spain.
Spain, yes. I don't know why I was thinking Spanish. Spain.
Number 14, Trinity Pope will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Hope Lumpkins with the pass to Paula Diaz. Hit over by Elena McVeigh in. Point for Otis-Bison. That sets Otis-Bison at 4 and Stafford at 2. Hope Lumpkins now serving for Otis-Bison. Service good. Oh. Seems like Stafford is out of rotation. Hope Lumpkins serving again. Serve is good.
Over to Madeline now. Back over to Erica, trying to get the ball over the net, but it's no good. Point to the Cougars. Ball over to Kristen. Back now over to Anna, but it's no good for a Trojan point, but it is for the Cougars. Over to Kristen once again. Now over to Erica, hitting over the net.
Hit by Destiny Mitchell, set by Paula Diaz. Hit over the net by Macy Wiltsey.
Madeline tries getting it, but she accidentally puts it out of bounds, which is good for a Cougars point. Ball over to Madeline now and over to Jocelyn. Hits it over to Erica over the net.
Destiny Mitchell with the pass to Paula. Paula with the set to Haley Morrison, and that is point for Otis-Bison.
Over to Jocelyn now. Back over to Erica and back over to Kristen. Trying to get over the net, but it's no good. It gets caught in the net.
Still serving for Otis-Bison, Hope Lumpkins.
Over to Jocelyn. Now to Erica, trying to get it over the net, but it's no good.
Hope Lumpkins serving.
Madeline hits the ball over to Erica, and she hits it over to Brooklyn.
Destiny Mitchell with the pass. Paula with the set. Haley with the tip over.
Over to Brooklyn, hitting over.
Hope Lumpkins with the hit. Paula setting it. Chloe Shank hitting it in. Point for Otis-Bison.
Over to Madeline. She's going to hit it over to Erica.
Destiny Mitchell with the hit. Set by Paula. Destiny Mitchell with the hit over the net.
Back over to Jocelyn. She hits over to Anna.
Macy hitting it over, and that's point for Otis-Bison.
Timeout Trojans. Be back in a minute.
Back after the timeout, Otis-Bison 12, Stafford 2. Hope Lumpkins serving for Otis-Bison.
Over to Jocelyn now. Back over to Erica. She's going to hit over to Anna.
Destiny Mitchell with the hit. Hit again by Diaz. Spiked by Haley Morrison. Point for Otis-Bison.
Over to Kristen now. She's going to hit over to Erica. Madeline's going to get it.
Macy with the set. Chloe Shank with the spike over. Point for Otis-Bison. Good serve by Hope Lumpkins.
Over to Brooklyn now. She's going to hit over to Madeline, and it's out of bounds. Point for the Cougars.
We're seeing a lot of great things tonight by the Lady Cougars.
Over to Madeline. She's going to hit over to Erica. Back to Madeline, hitting over the net.
Macy Wiltsey hitting it over, and point for Otis-Bison. Hope Lumpkins serving.
Over to Madeline. She's going to hit it back to Erica once more. Back to Madeline. Ball stays in the net. Point to the Cougars.
Lumpkins serving.
Ball's up over to Madeline. She's going to bring it back to Erica. Ball in Madeline, not Madeline, but Erica Green is caught stepping over the center line. Point to the Cougars. Over to Madeline once more. She's going to hit back to Erica over the net.
Hope Lumpkins receiving. Paola with the set, and Haley Morrison with the spike. Point for Otis-Bison.
Point to the Trojans as the ball doesn't quite go over the net.
Her arm probably got very tired after serving so many times.
Probably so. Number 6, Jocelyn is serving. Never mind, it's Brooklyn.
Destiny Mitchell with the hit. Macy spiking it. Comes a little short in the net.
Point to the Trojans. Number 8, Brooklyn Richmond will be serving. Ball is up.
Looks like Stafford is out of rotation. Haley Morrison now serving for the Cougars.
Over to Kristen, but doesn't quite get it. The ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Cougars.
Served by Haley Morrison goes out of bounds.
Point to the Trojans. Number 5, Anna Alps will be serving. Ball is up and over.
Hope Lumpkins receiving, set by Diaz. Spike by Destiny Mitchell.
Over to Trinity. Ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Cougars.
Stafford 5, Otis-Bison 22. Chloe Shank now serving for the Cougars.
Over to Trinity. Back over to Brooklyn. Trinity's going to hit it once again, but the ball goes out of bounds. Point to the Cougars.
Chloe Shank serving for Otis-Bison.
Ball's up over to Kristen. Back over to Erica. She's going to hand it over to number 6, Jocelyn, but she hits it a little too hard and throws it out of bounds.
Cody Shank serving.
Over to Brooklyn. She's going to hit it, but her hit is no good. It goes out of bounds. Point. Cougars win. Cougars 25. Trojans 5.
Good game for the Cougars. Cougars will now play Cunningham. Good evening. Today we are here for the Otis-Bison Cougars against the Cunningham. I don't know what they are. They look like, what is that, like Bobcats or something like that?
I think they're Wildcats.
Wildcats, okay. Yeah, Bobcats.
Wildcats. We were requested to talk about cheesecake.
Yeah, I could go for some cheesecake.
I agree. Like, we were talking about it earlier, and it just sounds so good.
Oh yeah, if you don't already know, commentating today is me, Abdul Rodriguez, and
Marissa Reaver.
And on the camera, we have Chase Mitchell and our director, Mr. Hank Highfield.
It's kind of forbidden to say that, but it's okay.
It's okay. Starting for Otis-Bison, it looks like it's Destiny Mitchell, Macy Wiltsey, Chloe Shank, Paula Diaz, Elena McVeigh, and Haley Morrison. Subbing in from Macy Wiltsey, number 22, Hope Lumpkins. Destiny Mitchell starting off serving for Otis-Bison. Serve is good.
You have number 2, Schultz, to number 12.
Shank receiving the ball, Paula setting it. Haley Morrison. Not spike into the net. So point for Cunningham.
That was a rough block.
Yeah.
So we have Hannah Ellis up to serve for Cunningham.
Hope Lumpkins receiving that, went out of bounds.
Ellis up again.
Destiny Mitchell receiving, Paula bumping it to Destiny Mitchell to hit over. It's good.
You got number 2 setting, that was Schultz, to number 7, that was Romine.
Hope Lumpkins with the set to, oh. Pass was a little too short. They couldn't set it up, so point to Cunningham.
Got Ellis up to serve again.
That puts Cunningham at 4 and Otis-Bison 0. Paula Diaz setting it. Haley Morrison with the spike, and it is out. Point to Cunningham.
Still have Ellis up to serve.
Chloe Shank receiving. Bumped by Paula. Set over by Haley Morrison.
We call a carry on Cunningham. It'll be Cougar point.
Paula Diaz serving for Otis-Bison.
See, it's a good thing we have you for Otis, because I would never be able to say that. Got number 2 with the set.
Haley Morrison with the bump over.
8 with the receive. That would be Lorky.
Oh, Haley Morrison with the spike out of bounds, hitting the wall. Something common you see with Haley Morrison. She's got an arm.
Yeah. Number 7 with the serve would be Romine.
Destiny Mitchell receiving, set by Paula and tipped over by Haley Morrison.
Got number 8 with the bump over is Lorky.
Set by Paula and spike by Elena McVeigh. Point for Otis-Bison.
In the donut.
In the donut hole. Now serving for Otis-Bison is Hope Lumpkins. Paula with the set.
Got
Tape
number
over
9
by
with the
Haley.
receive. McGuire. Out of bounds.
Hope Lumpkin serving.
That'll be Hughes Skunk, number 16. Ellis hits it over. Be out of bounds. Score is number 6. No, it's 6-4.
Hope Lumpkin serving. Wow. That was good. That was good. Macy with the spike.
That definitely would have hurt.
Hope Lumpkin still serving.
At number 9 with the receive, that'll be McGuire. 8 with the save, Lorky.
Hope with the receive. Chloe bumps it over.
12 tries to save it. That'll be Madeline jump. Can't quite make it there.
Now we are tied. Cunningham and Otis-Bison both at 6. Hope serving.
Number 12 with the set will be jump. Number 9 with the hit, McGuire. Be out of bounds.
Point for Otis-Bison. Hope Lumpkin serving again.
.12 with the set will be jump. Number 8 with the hit, Lorky.
Set by Diaz. Hit over by Shank.
Number 2, that'll be Schultz.
Mitchell receiving. Hit over by Wiltsey. Point for Otis-Bison.
And the side donut, what is that called? So if that's
The right side donut hole.
the right side donut hole, there's 3 donuts that make up a court. Okay, we got number 5 with the hit over, that's Ellis.
Hope Lumpkin's receiving. Gets hit out of bounds. Diaz nor Macy could make it to save the ball.
Number 12 with the serve, that'll be jump.
There's Mitchell receiving, set by Diaz, spike by Macy Wiltsey, and that is point for Otis-Bison.
Goes off of Hannah Ellis's arms. 7-9, Otis in the lead. A good
Haley
comeback.
Morrison now serving for Otis-Bison.
Yeah, Will Scamp to Schultz.
Hit over by Destiny Mitchell. Point for, oh, nope. A save. Now a point for Otis-Bison, tipped over by Paula Diaz.
That was a good save right there.
That was a good save. They were all good saves.
All, yeah.
Haley Morrison serving.
You got number 5, Ellis. Number 2, Schultz. Ellis with the spike. Calling that in.
That was a good spike.
That was.
That was a good spike.
Oh, playing some football now. That was number 8, Miranda Lorky.
Chloe Shank now serving for Otis-Bison.
Got Lorky with the receive.
Haley Morrison receiving, set by Paula. Spike by Macy, not quite there. Tape over by Paula.
Phil Scump with the save. Got number 5, Ellis, that goes up to the net. Can't quite get it over.
Again serving for the Cougars, Chloe.
Phil Scump with the receive. Number 2, that'll be Schultz. Number 5, Ellis. Out of bounds. Have a sub, number 7, Romine, for number 16, Hulskamp.
Receiving Hope Lumpkins. Bumped back into court, over to Hope Lumpkins.
At 12 with the set, it'll be out. That was Madeline jump, I don't know.
Macy Wilty now serving for Otis-Bison.
Number 7, that was Romine.
Point for Otis-Bison, and I cannot stop thinking about cheesecake. Ever since you mentioned it, I'm craving cheesecake now.
Wasn't it Leela bought a whole cheesecake from the white grocery store? What's it
Yeah,
called?
she bought
White's?
like a whole mix.
Yeah.
Like
we
it
all
was
had
like
some.
the turtle whatever something cheesecake.
Yeah.
And then normal cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake.
It was-
That was good.
That was good. And it stayed cold.
It did.
There you go. Got Schultz up to serve.
Receiving Haley Morrison, set up by Diaz, spiked over by Elena McVeigh.
Got Schultz with the receive. Nope, sorry. Schultz with the set.
Shank with the receive, set by Diaz, hit over by Shank. Shank again with the hit by Elena. No good, went out of bounds.
That was a nice spike. Got Schultz back up to serve.
Spike by Elena McVeigh.
Number 9 with the receive, McGuire. 12 hitting it over, that's jump.
Received by Chloe Shank, set by Diaz, spiked over by Elena McVeigh.
It'll be a tip by number 7. It's Romine.
That was almost a block by Destiny Mitchell, the shortest girl on the team.
That was close. She can jump.
Yeah, she can. She's got hops.
She's strong and she can jump.
Received by Haley Morrison, hit by Diaz, set over by Lumpkins.
Got Schultz for the set. Calling that out of bounds.
Destiny Mitchell serving for the Cougars.
Got Romine with the receive, Schultz with the set.
Shank receiving. Ball went into the net. Diaz trying to save it. No good.
For 5, we'll have Else up to serve.
Received by Shank. Hit over by McVeigh. Spiked in by Elena McVeigh. Point for Otis-Bison.
Currently 13-17, Otis-Bison in the lead.
Serving for Otis-Bison is now Paola Diaz.
Number 8 with the receive. Be Lorky. Number 2, Schultz tries to go for it, but cannot get there.
Again, serving for Otis-Bison, Paola Diaz.
Got number 2, Schultz with the set. We'll have number 8, Lorky.
Haley Morrison receiving, set by Diaz. Spiked into Cunningham's court by Haley Morrison. Point for Otis-Bison.
Calling timeout. Cunningham timeout. Timeout.
We've seen good things from Otis-Bison today.
I agree. Like, compared to last year, they are a lot better. It's like a
Yes.
whole new team.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely got a lot stronger.
They didn't lose anyone, so that's I feel like that also helped
Yeah.
because it's mostly the same girls playing. They just gained a few.
I definitely think they've improved on the fundamentals because I think that's what the
Yes,
most.
100%. I agree. Their passes are a lot crisper. Their sets, good. Serves are also good.
Yeah, they haven't missed too many. Probably 3 or 4 just all day.
Yeah. Serving for Otis, Paola Diaz. Serve is good.
Schultz with the set. Lorkey with the spike. We'll be having number 7, Romine, up to serve.
Received by Destiny Mitchell, set by Diaz. Hit over by Elena McVeigh.
Romine with the spike.
Morrison with the block. Saves it. Elena hits it over, but it goes out of bounds.
So we'll have Romine up to serve again.
Chloe Shank receiving it. Bumped by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
Number 5, Ellis, up to spike that.
Hope receiving, set by Diaz. Hit over by Shank.
Romine with the receive. Schultz with the set to the tip.
Received by Morrison, set by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
Romine again. Number 8, Lorkey hit it over.
Receiving Mitchell.
Tip by number 9, being McGuire.
This is a good game. Close
This
game.
one's intense.
Yeah. Received by Shank, set by Diaz. Hit by Mitchell.
Romine, number 9. Call that a carry on McGuire. Number 16, Full Scump coming in for number 7, Romine.
Number 13, Macy Wiltsey in for number 4, I believe, Elena McVeigh. Serving for Otis-Bison, Hope Lumpkins.
Lorkey with the receive, number 12 with the set of jump.
Hope Lumpkins receiving, hit by Diaz. Over the net, but out of bounds.
Current score is 20-17, Otis-Bison in the lead. Number 12, jump, serving.
Wow, that was close.
That was nice.
Almost a save by Paula Diaz. Well, she did save it.
Yeah, she did save it, but
But it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't in the right area.
Yeah. I have number 12 up to serve again. Let's jump.
Hit over by Destiny Mitchell, and that is a point for Otis-Bison. It's great seeing these ladies get all hyped up after scoring a point.
I think that's really what just keeps them going.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh,
There's my biggest fear right there, is getting hit in the back of the head.
there must be some beef between Haley and Chloe.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Lorkey up to serve.
Received by Haley Morrison, goes out of bounds, hits the wall. It's a close game. 20-21, Otis-Bison in the lead by 1 point.
Is this the second set?
I believe it's the first.
I think so too. This one's going by pretty long.
It is. Out.
Lorkey serves it out of bounds. 22-20.
Serving for Otis-Bison, number 14, Chloe Shank. Point for Otis-Bison. What you would call an ace.
An ace. Look at that. We're learning.
Chloe Shank with a good serve.
Scump with the receive. Number 5, Ellis with the hit.
Morrison with the receive, set by Diaz. Hit over by Wiltsey. Again, Shank with the receive, set by Diaz. Hit by Mitchell.
A jump with that. Number 9.
Set by Wiltsey. Taped by Mitchell. Blocked by Macy Wiltsey. That is point for Otis-Bison. Puts Otis-Bison 24, Cunningham 20.
This will be set point right here.
This could be it for this match.
Good, we clap with them.
Chloe Shank serves it out of bounds. Too much pressure.
Scump out, Romine in.
Cody Shank receiving, set by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
We have number 2 with the set.
Blocked by Macy Wiltsey.
I love how lanky Macy is.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't have to get far off the ground to get her hands over the net.
Yeah, and that's just amazing. So that would be the first set, 21-25.
That was a good game.
Getting ready for the second set. Now some cheesecake sounds really good.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like, we're trying to decide where to go to eat after this, and we just might have to go to the grocery store.
I know, and get some cheesecake.
Exactly. That's just what sounds good.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Avey recommended us some cheesecake last year, and I can't remember what kind it was.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember he was like, oh, yeah, this cheesecake. And
Yeah, because we were talking about pie and then cheesecake and just all of it.
what's a good pie?
I feel like a good pie. Mr. Little asked us this one. He
Mr.
said-
Little asks us a lot of questions
He
about
does.
food.
I don't know. I really don't know. A good pie.
Like apple pie?
I mean, I like apple pie, but I also like pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie. I
And
forgot
then-
pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
Pecan
pie is
pie?
good.
I like
oh
pecan
my,
pie.
yes. No, that's the winner. I love pecan pie. No, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it for me.
I'll agree with that. Pecan pie is really good.
Yes. You know those like little boxes of pies they sell at Walmart?
Oh,
They're usually
yes.
like 2 for $1, each 50 cents. I'm pretty sure the price went up on those. I feel like they're like 75 now. But I mean, what hasn't gone up in price? But
That's true.
still, those are some bussin' pies.
I'll agree with that.
How could I forget about that? I completely forgot about it. And it's my favorite pie.
Exactly.
Obviously not if I didn't remember it.
True. Here we go. Ellis up to serve.
Shank receiving, set by Diaz. Elena with the attempt to spike it over. It was the wrong angle. So it does not go over the net.
Here we go. Ellis up to serve again. Oh, yeah, that one was close to the back of her head.
When I played volleyball, it was only 1 year, but still. Whenever somebody served, I turned my head because I did not want any ball coming to the back of my head.
I completely agree. You got Schultz at the set.
Chloe with the receive, set by Diaz, hit over by Shank,
Number 9 with the receive is McGuire. And 12 tip-it jump.
set by Diaz, spike by McVeigh,
Schultz with the set up. Lorkey over.
hit by Haley Morrison,
Schultz again. We'll have Romine with the spike.
Mitchell with the receive, Haley Morrison with the tip, point for Otis-Bison.
That one was a close
Otis-Bison.
one.
What?
That was a close one.
That was close.
She was right up against the net, so I thought she was going over.
Yeah. Destin Mitchell serving for Otis-Bison.
Schultz with the set. Number 8, Lorkey with the spike.
Destin Mitchell serving.
Lorkey with the receive. Number 7, Romine tries to get it. Too far.
This is like their first actual game, isn't it?
I think so.
Because the game Saturday was a tournament.
Yeah. And I think they got second. I
So
think
they're doing pretty good this year.
They've won every game except for one. I think it's Golden Plains beat them, and Golden Plains
Okay.
is good. Got number 5, Ellis with the receive. Lorkey hitting it over.
Mitchell with the receive, set by Diaz. Hit over by McVeigh.
Her spikes have gotten really good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Last year they were improving, but this year
Yeah,
they
this
are
year it finally clicked or something.
yeah,
We got Schultz
she got
to Lorkey.
technique down.
Yeah. I think that's how it is in sports. Is some things you just don't get until the very last day, and all of a sudden it just clicks.
Yeah. And it sucks when it's like the littlest thing you could have changed a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow, I could have just been doing this differently this whole time. I would have been so good.
Yeah.
Received by Destiny Mitchell, set by Diaz. And it's a tip. Not a set. A tip.
That
Point
one
for Otis-Bison.
That one even got me. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I didn't expect it. That was good.
Yeah. Got Hillscump in for number 7, Romine.
Number 17, Paula Diaz, serving for Otis-Bison.
Got Ellis with the receive, Lorky with the set.
Hope Lumpkins receiving, set by Diaz. Spike by Morrison.
Ellis with the receive, number 9 on that, and McGuire. Ellis tries to spike it over, but hits the net.
Once more, serving for Otis-Bison, Paula Diaz. Serve is good.
Got Ellis with the receive, 12 jump with that. Number 9 hits it over.
Received by Hope Lumpkins. Hit over by Destiny Mitchell. Point for Otis-Bison.
I didn't realize that she could spike from so far back.
Yeah.
It's just something you wouldn't expect. Here we go, we got timeout.
It's these little people.
Exactly, like even in basketball, she's just so sneaky about it.
She's quick. She's a good athlete.
Very.
Good runner too.
Speaking of cross country meet,
Oh yeah. Thursday.
Barton
at
Hills.
Barton Hills.
Hopefully, I think
Gonna be good.
the varsity girls are 12:30.
12:30. Yeah.
Man, that's lunchtime.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, they're really gonna make us run when I should be eating.
That's true.
I could be eating cheesecake at that time.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
But yeah, and it looks like it's gonna be hot, so
Oh man,
that's gonna be fun.
just to stand out there, it's hot.
Mhm. Right, so back from the timeout, Paula Diaz serving.
We have Schultz with the receive, number 12 jump, number 9.
Destiny Mitchell receiving, set by Diaz. Spike by Morrison.
We have number 9 with the receive.
Received by Lumpkins. Didn't go too well. That's okay. It happens.
It does.
Can't all be perfect.
Here we go. We got jump.
Received by Mitchell, set by Diaz. Spike by Elena.
Lorky
Wow.
hits it over.
Wow, that was confusing.
That was. I had no idea.
Even for me, I don't, yeah.
I looked at that. I saw Elena spike it at an angle, and I thought that was cool. And
Yeah, and then who knows what they did, and then who knows what we did, and then, yeah.
yeah, and we're here. We got jump serving. Battle and jump.
Received by Mitchell, set by Diaz. Hit over by McVeigh, point for Otis-Bison.
She is on fire today.
She
like,
is. Serving for Otis-Bison, Hope Lumpkins. Wow. That serve kind of like
yeah.
curved down. If that would have gone over, that would have been cool.
Got Lorky up to serve.
Now serving, Haley Morrison. Serve a little short, hitting the top of the net.
Got Romine in for Hillscump. Here we have McGuire serving.
Serving for Otis-Bison, Chloe Shank. Good serve by Chloe Shank. Point for Otis-Bison. Her serves seem to, like, cherry bomb the other team.
Yeah. Schultz with the serve, Romine with the spike.
Received by Mitchell. Hit over by Mitchell. Set by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
Call it under the net. I remember in middle school playing with the now seniors, and Chloe could serve the ball wherever they told her to serve it,
Yeah.
and no one else could. I don't know if she still can. I assume she still could. 12, that was jump. Schultz with the set, and number 7, Romine, comes up short.
Shank still serving for Otis-Bison. Ooh, just short. Hitting the top of the net. Point for the Wildcats. Had to look up at that sign.
We have Schultz with the serve.
Morrison receiving. Diaz hitting it. Shank hitting it over.
Schultz with the serve. Number 5, Ellis with the spike.
Blocked by Macy Wiltsey.
Sent over by number 12. That'll be jump.
Received by Lumpkins. Set by Diaz. Hit over by Shank.
Number Lorky. Yep.
A spike from Macy Wiltsey. Point for Otis-Bison. And serving for Otis-Bison, Macy Wiltsey.
Number 2, Schultz to Romine. They'll call her under the net. Be calling a timeout for the Wildcats. Do Wildcats also live in a den? I'm not really sure. Are Wildcats even an animal, or is it just a genre of animal?
I'm not sure. Because, like, you know, K-State is Wildcats. I mean, maybe they're just cats that are wild.
Maybe. Or maybe they're some kind of cat.
Yeah.
Because
there's too many. There's cougars, there's panthers, there's... What else?
Isn't cougar and panther the same?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly. And then, like, mountain lion, that's also a cougar.
And then wildcats, bobcats. Maybe wildcats are like bobcats.
Maybe.
Because
that would make
bobcats
sense.
are wild.
That is true. That
So maybe, yeah, it's like panthers are like the same thing as cougars, wildcats are the same thing as bobcats.
I could see it. Like, I could kind of see a bobcat on the back of their shirt.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bison and a buffalo. They're the same.
Yeah. Serving Macy Wiltsey.
Number 8, Lorky.
Right in the right side donut hole.
Exactly.
Serve. Oh.
That was served by Ellis. Currently 11-17, Otis-Bison in the lead.
Received by Lumpkins, set by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
Romine hitting it over.
Received by Haley Morrison, set by Diaz. Again, hit by Mitchell. Hit over by Elena McVeigh. Point for Otis-Bison. That was like right in the corner.
Yeah, that was good. Am I the one that notices how Mitchell seems to get from one side of the court to the other?
Yeah.
Like, it's just magic. We got number 9 on that receive. Schultz to Ellis.
Received by Mitchell. Hit to Lumpkins. Over by Diaz.
Number 8, Lorkey to Schultz. Then we'll have number 12 with the spike. That's jump out of bounds.
Destiny Mitchell serving again.
Got Lorkey with the receive. Schultz to number 9. That'll be McGuire.
That was a good hit over.
Yeah. Number 7.
Received by Shank. Hit by Diaz. Hit over by Mitchell.
Schultz with the save. Number 9 hits it over. That's McGuire.
Received by Lumpkins and goes out of bounds. Point for Cunningham.
I was wondering why they gave the Libra or Libera, however you want to pronounce it, a short sleeve shirt when they're always on the floor.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
would hurt.
That is true.
There's Romine. Served out of bounds. Got heel scump in for Romine.
We got Paula Diaz serving for the Cougars. That was good serve.
At number 12 up with that, Lorkey.
Almost a block by Elena McVeigh, but goes into the left side donut hole. Emma Barr in for Paula Diaz.
Must be tired. I would be tired as a setter because they run everywhere.
Yeah, they have to find the ball and set it up. Received by Destiny Mitchell. Hit by Emma Barr. Hit over by Chloe Shank.
He tipped
Point
off
for
of
Otis
number
Bison.
8.
Serving for Otis-Bison. Hope Lumpkins.
Got number 2 at the receive. There's Schultz, and Schultz also spiking. It's too low.
Score is 22 Otis-Bison, 14 Cunningham.
Yes, sub.
Zoe Schwint in for Haley Morrison.
Number 12 setting the big jump. Jump to Lorkey.
Almost saved by Destiny Mitchell, but goes out of bounds. It did go over the net, though.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
We'll have Ava Bach in for number 8, Lorkey.
Received by Mitchell. Hit by Macy. Over by Emma Barr.
Got Lorkey in for number 15, the Ava Bach.
Zoe Schwint serving for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Serve is good.
Got number 12 jump with the set. From number 5 Ellis, it'll go in. Got number 7 Romine back in for heel scump.
Received by Shank. Hit over to Emma Barr.
Got McGuire with the receive. Number 12 jump with the set. Romine with the spike.
Blocked by Macy Wiltsey. Point for Otis-Bison. Puts Otis-Bison at 24. Cunningham at 16.
So big game point.
Chloe Shank up to serve.
Got Lorkey. Lorkey. Romine.
Received by Lumpkins. Set by Barr. Hit over by Wiltsey. That is good.
That'll be game. 16.
Otis-Bison with the win.
Yeah. That was intense.
That was an intense game. I agree. Now
Hey.
we can go eat cheesecake.
We're gonna have our cheesecake or wherever we go. I assume
Yeah.
it's gonna be probably to the grocery store. For
I hope it
cheesecake.
is, because I really
It sounds
need
so good.
some cheesecake. All right, well,
Well,
that's it for the Cougar broadcast for today.
I believe so. I don't think we're filming the last game
No,
because it's not us. It's
it's
Stafford and Cunningham. Yeah.
Well, have a good evening,
Yeah.
night, whatever you prefer.
Whatever time it is.
Take some
7
time
something.
to eat some cheesecake this week.
That's good. Try a new kind.
Yeah.
Mr. A. I think it was, what was it? I think it's New York
Oh, yeah.
cheesecake. Or like strawberry
I think it was.
cheesecake. Something with New York and cheesecake. Mr. A. told us, so we'll try and find some.
Yeah. Have a great night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bug. Okay.